Hello, friends. So Saturday afternoon, we went and cleaned the church, and now we've got a nice sunny afternoon. My husband's going to work on changing out a drippy faucet for us and making some homemade-ish pizza. And I probably am going to do a live stream with a little bit more abstract mini work. And then he's going to hop on while I work on the last bit of the line work for Eye on the Prize, and he practices on his little painting. So yeah, I can't wait to hang out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Let's give you a little close-up tour. Hello, friends. So I got the first coat of all of the Sharpie done on this. And a lot of it does have a second coat, kind of like the top half of it does. So William has been hard at work on his practice painting, and we did quite a long live stream, actually. I think it was like 4 hours long, and he was able to get the third color a good part of the way done. So I am exhausted at this point, and we were thinking of maybe chilling out and watching some TV or something. I don't even know if we're going to do that. We'll see. Might just be time for bath time and bed. I don't know what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you in the next video. Hello, friends. So I didn't end up doing any more vlogging yesterday because my husband and I had a 6-hour bulk cooking session Sunday after church. That just gives us like stuff in the kitchen ready to go for the next week, or sometimes even 2, and we can even freeze stuff and whatnot. He takes it for lunch. So when I say he's putting together leftovers, you probably think he's always cooking, which he does occasionally, but it's mostly us cooking in bulk and then getting it, having the advantage of having that for the next week or 2. So anyways, I was able to work on my cardigan pattern a little bit over the weekend, just driving to and from, here and there and whatever. So this is as far as I've got. I've got decreases coming in, and basically you can see the length for me is just about there. So that should come in about like that. I'm trying not to hit the microphone, or the microphone. So I've got to get up to here for the back panel, and then I'll be able to do the front panels. And this is actually, there's still a good bit of yarn from the first skein. So it's great to know that the 4 skeins should be more than enough. So anyways, we had a lot of fun with that cooking session. We actually live streamed the whole thing, and it's uploaded on YouTube in case you're curious. So yeah, I've got work to do in the studio. I'm going to get in there and get to live streaming some more cool stuff, and maybe recording a Just Jenny Lee since I'm a little bit behind. So I will catch you in the next video. Welcome to episode 8 of Just Jenny Lee, my little video series in which I work on a boring part of a painting while talking about not necessarily art-related things. Hello, friends. So I didn't actually get to live streaming. I did a Just Jenny Lee, and I worked on the line work for that while I was working on that. And then I am going to be moving forward into the Milan Art Institute program that I was talking about, like, I don't know, last week sometime. And I started to realize that if my husband is helping me paint one of these big guys on the big easel, then I still need somewhere to work on the smaller paintings. And yes, I can use my tabletop, which I love. It's very sturdy and very heavy, but a lot of times when you're painting, you want to be like upright. And I could be swapping canvases off and on the easel, but I thought maybe because this is kind of an acrylic painting station, it might make more sense to create a second area in which to work on like oil paints and other mediums. So tiny space that I have, 13 by 13.5 feet, what I decided to do was take this little area that I normally would use to store my mini abstracts and put the oil painting area right there. So the mini abstracts are, for now, going to live there. Not sure how we're going to make this work, but at this point, my husband is sick and tired of New York State and doesn't even want to live here anymore. And I can't blame him. Look at that out there. Some people love the winter. We do not. But yeah, this is a temporary solution for probably a permanent problem. Art's always going to be a problem in our life. So I guess I'm going to catch up on some of that Milan education that I have access to, and hopefully start actually working on those assignments. So that's what I'm up to for now. Probably going to do a live stream with William later on, and yeah, that's kind of where my day is headed. So I will catch you in the next video. Okay, well, it's been a busy couple of days. I am probably like 75% complete on this, having the second coat of line work done, and William and I just did a live stream, and he is finished with the second coat of the third color, so he'll be starting the fourth color maybe tomorrow. Just depends upon his overtime situation. You never can tell with that. So anyways, I think we're gonna call it quits for this little vlog, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a great night.